Welcome. Hello, everyone. It is Queen Peechez here once again, wishing you blessings, happiness, good health, rainbows, sunshine, lollipops, all that good stuff. So, what's been going on? Anything interesting you'd like to share? I'm hoping and praying that some of you, or even all of you, will leave some comments stating things that you know so that we can learn from each other. What have I been doing lately? Straightening up the house, looking at the grass grow. I thought it was done growing, but apparently it's not. It hasn't gotten cold enough yet. So even though I don't have my riding electric lawnmower, I may still have to get out there with the push one, the electric push one, and get a little busy. But I'm hoping I can just ignore it and it'll get cold enough and it'll start dying and drying up and all that good stuff. So, y'all keep that in mind. I'd like to remind you to please subscribe, like, or dislike, don't matter to me, and share the video. Just do something, okay? I'm really trying to get into the algorithm. So far, I have 10 subscribers. Whoever you are, thank you so much, including my brother. And I'm just really, it just brings me joy to see when somebody has subscribed. And some people have been liking some of the videos. One video that nobody's looked at is the one about sugar. I guess people, they really don't want to know how bad it is for the body. So, but it is, you can, use monk fruit if you really want sweetness. I mean, it is so sweet. It'll make you feel. I haven't used sugar, like I've still got sugar in there in a little 5-pound bag. I've had it in there like 2 of those for like 2 or 3 years. I've never touched it. I haven't had any use for it because of the monk fruit, pure monk fruit, not that stuff that's got the xylitol and the saccharin and all the other stuff in it. You don't want that because it's unhealthy. The body doesn't know what to do with that. But monk fruit is extremely sweet, has no fat, no calories, no sugar, but it's sweet. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, what I want to talk to you about today and share with you what I know is about your kidneys. Okay. Now, what we all should be doing, if we aren't already, is checking our lab work. After we, during our physical, we get blood drawn, and a lot of people, they just let the nurse call them and tell me, oh, everything's just fine. No, most of the time, everything ain't just fine. Trust me. I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I like to read a lot. I read anything and everything. And a lot of times I can figure out what it is I'm reading, even, technical stuff. So I always get a copy of my lab work when I get a physical or anytime I get blood drawn. So like 2 or 3 years ago, I started noticing that my kidney glomerular GFR, your EGFR, it's your estimated glomerular filtration rate. We'll just say EGFR or GFR so we don't get tongue tied. So I noticed that the numbers were dropping. Now, keep in mind, I'm not eating any meat whatsoever. I'm eating mostly fresh fruits and vegetables because society tells you if you eat your fruits and vegetables and your whole grains and your nuts, you'll be fine. You'll be healthy. Come to find out, a lot of the fruits, grains, and vegetables that I was consuming were extremely high in potassium. That's what was bringing my kidney numbers down. So my kidney numbers got down to like 55. And I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be good. I'm in my 40s, late 40s. I'm like, this cannot be good. So I go to the doctor and she's like, oh, that's nothing to worry about. What you mean? This ain't nothing to worry about. What you mean? I dumped that doctor. If a doctor is not taking your health concerns seriously and they are medically gaslighting you, dismissing your concerns, and they're acting like it's no big deal, you need to find you another doctor. And that's exactly what a sister did. Okay, I found me another doctor because it was concerning to me, because I knew based on my research that your kidneys are healthy kidneys are at EGFR between 90 and 100. Now, the older you get, yes, they do go down, but there's things you can do to heal your kidneys, to stop them from dropping and to keep the numbers up. So what I did was I immediately started doing research on low potassium foods. Okay. I'm telling you what I did. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I did. I immediately did research on low potassium foods, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. What else? That's all I really ate. Literally, I would steam. Sometimes I would put turmeric in it, but then I found out from the hair strands test that I'm not supposed to consume turmeric. So now, once I found that out, I just was doing the cabbage, the broccoli, and the cauliflower. And what I would do is I would get a fresh head of cabbage, fresh head of broccoli, fresh head of cauliflower, and I would chop it up fresh, all of it fresh, into bite-sized pieces. And I would put it in the freezer. And when I got hungry, I would dump a lot of it into a bowl and I would steam it for 4 minutes. Now this is I put it in the freezer totally raw, no pre-cooking whatsoever. And I would eat that. And over time, apparently over about a year of doing that, I would go to Taco Bell sometimes. You have to have a really strong discipline to just eat cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli all the time. But I did it. And over a year's time, my kidneys went from 55 to 89. Did you hear what I said? From 55 to 89. I brought my kidney numbers back up. I sure did. I sure the heck did. Because when it comes to my temple, I'm going to take care of my temple. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you what high potassium foods that I can remember, because I have it in my brain, but I'm getting older now. But do your own research. Like I tell everybody, do your own research. High potassium foods include sweet potatoes, bran, oatmeal, cooked carrots. What else? Pecans, pistachios, rice, bok choy, which is a Chinese cabbage. What else? Raisins. And I have none of this stuff in my house. I don't even keep it in here. What else? Can't think of anything. But as I remember, I will, if I remember while this video is going on, I will let you know. But low potassium, like I said, is the cauliflower, the cabbage, the broccoli. There are a lot of other ones, but look for a list on when you do your research. Look for a list of low potassium foods and look for a list of high potassium. Type that in. List of low potassium foods. List of high potassium foods. You can heal your kidneys. You can heal them. If you don't let them get too low, you can bring them back. I brought them back from 55 to 89. If I can do it, you can do it. Come on now. And the thing about it, you don't know. You really have no clue as to, that your kidneys are failing or going down in numbers, unless you're really cognizant of your body and everything like that. But I want to share with you something that I read up on, and I'm sharing with you. Your glomerular filtration rate, your GFR, is a measure of how well your kidneys are removing waste from your blood, which can be determined using an estimated GFR, the eGFR test. The GFR is a measure, like I said, of how well your kidneys are removing waste from your blood. And an average eGFR varies by age, but in younger adults who are considered healthy, a range of 80 to 120 is generally normal. GFR decreases as you get older, but a reduced GFR can cause similar issues in older adults as in those who are younger. A decrease in GFR could also be a sign of kidney disease or kidney failure. A GFR below 60 may indicate a higher risk for chronic kidney disease complications as well as cardiovascular disease. You see why I jumped on that? I didn't even know this when my numbers were at 55. I just knew that was bad and I needed to do something about it. Now, there are stages of GFR. The level of kidney damage that is shown by the results of an eGFR test can help your doctor determine the stage of kidney failure. There are 5 stages of kidney failure. GFR 90 or higher up to 100. Your kidneys still work normally, but you may have mild damage. GFR 89 to 60. Your kidneys function loss is mild, with your kidneys still working well. GFR 59 to 45. The loss of kidney function may be mild to moderate. GFR 44 to 30. Your kidney function loss is moderate to severe. You don't want it to get that low, y'all, okay? Now, if you suffer from, if you're a healthy person and your potassium levels show all right on your lab work, the key is to look at the numbers on your lab work, okay? Figure it out for yourself. I figured it out that 55 was not working for me, and I got my numbers up. And to this day, I watch how much potassium I consume. Like I said, GFR 44 to 30, your kidney function loss is moderate to severe. GFR 29 to 15, you have severe loss of kidney function. If you haven't done something by then, you need to start doing something. It's going to take a major change in the way that you eat and the things that you consume. But I truly believe you can bring them back up. But this GFR lower than 15, your kidneys are close to or at a complete failure. You don't want that. I don't care what the nurse says. Go over your lab report when you get it, or go to your health portal and look at your eGFR numbers. Matter of fact, look at all of them, okay? Your doctor may do an EGR test as part of a regular physical exam, which is when I get mine done, or they might recommend it if you have signs of kidney problems or risk factors for kidney disease. Those can include problems peeing, including pain. You men out there that don't like to go to the doctor, if you're suffering from pain while you're peeing, you need to go. Okay? Stop being stubborn. Having to go more often or making less pee. Blood, foam, or a brownish color in your pee. When I see that brown color, I know I haven't drunk enough water, and I immediately drink half a gallon. I'm sorry, it'll clear up and it'll be yellow or pale or something like that. Swelling or puffiness around your eyes, belly, wrists, or ankles. Pain in the middle of your back near your kidneys. I'm not taking no calls right now. No. Can't do it. I'm in the middle of a video. Your doctor probably will also want to check your eGFR if you have a condition that affects your kidneys, such as certain autoimmune disorders, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, frequent urinary tract infections, or a history of smoking. You may also get an EGFR test if other people in your family have heart disease, have kidney disease, or diabetes. Your diet can play a role in improving some health conditions, such as diabetes. Decreasing your salt intake can help with managing kidney disease. Here are some GFR friendly measures you can consider, including your diet. Avoid adding salt to food while cooking or eating or using flavored salt. My problem is I don't use enough salt. Skip processed meat, such as hot dogs and lunch meat, chicken nuggets, or canned soup. Keep your servings to no more than 300 milligrams of sodium. Choose lower salt options in general. Steer clear of meats that are stored in a solution, including frozen varieties. GFR, like I said earlier, is a measure of how well your kidneys are filtering your blood. It's important to monitor GFR because changes in its range can be an indicator of kidney disease and can help prevent additional damage. Talk to your healthcare provider if you have signs of kidney damage, including trouble peeing, including pain, like I said earlier, blood, foam, or brownish color in your pee, swelling or puffiness around your eyes, belly, wrist, or ankles, or pain in the middle of your back near your kidneys. If your doctor notices a change in your kidney function from a blood or a urine test, they can come up with a treatment plan for you that may include medications or changes in your diet. Drinking water is very important. I'm not talking about soda pop or pop, as we say up north, or tea. Straight water is important because it helps blood to flow to your kidneys. However, increasing your water take might not protect your kidney function if it's already declining. As your GFR decreases naturally with age, focusing on healthy lifestyle habits, such as maintaining healthy blood pressure, blood sugar levels, remember monk fruit doesn't raise your blood sugar levels, and a healthy weight can improve your general health of your kidneys. A GFR of 90 or higher is considered normal if you're healthy, unless you have other symptoms such as protein in your urine, which could still be a sign of kidney disease. If you have increased blood volume and blood pressure, your GFR will increase. If you have a GFR that's higher than normal for your age, sex, etc., talk to your doctor about the numbers could mean, about what the numbers could mean and options for treatment. Okay, y'all. Listen to an old lady. Read your lab report. You young folks out there, y'all don't like to read stuff and y'all just eating whatever and doing whatever and all that. You need to be very careful about what food you consume. You need to be aware of what's on your lab report, and you need to print it out so that you can compare the next one with the previous ones, so you can keep a good eye on your kidneys, because your kidneys could be failing right now and you wouldn't know it, based all because of what you're eating. You can't just eat any and everything. You have to be very aware of what you eat. You don't want to be on dialysis. You don't want your kidneys failing on you. You don't want your numbers down in the 50s and the 40s and the 30s. You want to keep them as high as you can. Now, the last time I went to the doctor in June, mine had went from 89 to 75, but I've been eating stuff that I know I shouldn't be eating. The pistachios, I know they high in potassium, but they taste so good. They taste so good. But I have to be aware that my kidneys, based on what I eat, will fluctuate. So I have to be, and sometimes I try not to eat it all to give my kidneys and my liver a chance to heal themselves without any, outside interference from food, So just be aware. And as I always tell you all out there, Be kind to yourself. Stay away from chaos. If you're in a relationship that's bringing you, you got to check phones and running behind people and worrying about where they at and what they doing and who they doing it with, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. You want to do what brings peace to your life, what makes you calm, what makes you look forward to each day. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up. I stay prayed up. I pray I'm talking to the Most High all day long. I ain't got nobody else to talk to. My phone don't ring, and I really don't mind because I like a peaceful environment. Speaking of a peaceful environment, okay. My daddy had a whole bunch of kids with a whole bunch of women. And I don't know if he knew he had a heart condition when he was doing all his running around, but he passed it on to all the half brothers and sisters that I have found in the last year. And with having a heart condition, I got it too. I don't have time for unleashed dogs that are not on leash. Them folks that moved in right across the street from me yesterday, the dog that they got, this dog got to be almost 5 feet tall, got ears down to his knees, and it's just flopping and flipping all over the place. And he came over here. So I had to tell the lady, excuse me, your dog's supposed to be on a leash. She's like, yeah, okay, all right. I doubt she ever will, but if I see that dog over here again, I'm calling the cops. I called the cops 3 times, they're going to take the dog from her. Now, I'm giving you a chance. I'm not calling today, but I got a heart condition. I need to be able to go out to my mailbox in peace. Now, do I need to pull out my pow? Do I need to do that? Because I ain't got a problem with doing it. I'm looking for somebody. I'm waiting, I'm watching, I'm waiting, I'm ready. You hear what I'm saying? So if you don't want no problems and I don't want to end up in jail, put your dog on a leash. Fence him in, put him in an enclosed structure. Do something, but keep your dog away from me so that I can keep my peace, okay? That's all I'm asking. It's 3 houses on this road. Had to go round and round with them other folks down there. I'm 1, then there's 2, and there's 3. And people that live down there, they got one more time. I called the cops on their dog one more time. They're going to take all 30 of them dogs that they got. I don't know who they breeding dogs for, what the dogs, I don't know. I'm not making any assumptions that I'm willing to voice on a video. I have my assumptions, but I will not share. But just stay peaceful as best you can. I'm trying my best, y'all. But when a dog, and it states in the laws, you're supposed to enclose your dog and put him on a leash. Just because you move out into the country don't mean that law don't apply. So I'm gonna start taking my stick with me. Yeah. The dog come over here and will start swatting at it. But hopefully they're law-abiding citizen. They don't want no smoke, And if the dog come near me on my property, I'll keep it away from me as best I can. Not doing any threats. I'm stating facts. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay positive, stay peaceful, and keep the Most High first in your life. Bye-bye.